All right, this is Crazy Ivan. I'm here with Oderous from GWAR.
Hello, who's this? Hello, Ivan.
Hey. So how's it been being together for 25 years, and how's it changed the band?
Oh, it's made us better. I mean, it took 25 years really to learn how to play the guitars. Well, maybe about 18. Well, anyway, the first 10 or 12 years, we were pretty, frozen solid can have an effect on your hands. You know, it's hard to noodle as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah.
It's taken 26 years for this band to completely de-thaw. And now they are. Watch out, world. We can finally play our guitars really, really good.
Will there be any new members of GWAR coming out?
I certainly hope not. I don't want any more members. I've been trying everything I can to get rid of the ones I have. Trying to turn this thing into a solo act, so I can make all the money and spend it all on drugs. For me. Otherwise, you're wrong. But now, there's always a possibility that Scumdog's finest may come crawling out of...
You still there? Uh-oh. I think I lost him. Can you hear me? Dave. Oh, well. I guess we'll have to restart this. What you do? Hang up on me or something?
Fucking crap. It's just, trying to get a connection through to Antarctica isn't the easiest thing in the world.
That's true. Who's got the worst flatulence in the band?
Oh, well, Flatus, of course. Even though my name is Oderous, that's just my general smelliness. Flatus is, he's the fart master. Just, he's actually named after his flatulence.
Ah, okay. So
he created the Sahara Desert. In fact, Flatus, actually, you have him to thank for your dependence on oil because his methane blasts killed the dinosaurs, and that's what their moltenly sludged out remains or feed the fossil fuels for your freaking mad glut of power that you're addicted to. Yes, fossil fuels were created by the fucking dinosaurs that Flatus slew with his ass. So there you have it.
All right, that works. Also, how do you feel about not being included in the Metal Hammer Golden God Awards this year?
Well, we are. We are included. You haven't even done your research. We are in there for Best Metal Act.
I was hoping for the Best Live Performance.
We are. We're up against Iron Maiden and Seven Dust, unbelievably. Who else? Rammstein. And a couple others. Yeah, they told us that a couple weeks ago. I don't know where you're getting your information from, son.
I'm looking at the Metal Hammer website right now.
The Metal Hammer Golden Gods Awards were not nominated for Best Live Performance.
Live Band. Best Live Band. Cancer Bats, Devil Driver, Rob Zombie, Skindred, and Machine Head.
No, that's not it. It's like Best Show or something like that. We're on there with Iron Man. For the next question.
All right. One of our DJs wants to know, what deodorant does GWAR use?
No, we don't use fucking deodorant, okay? My name is Oderous. For fuck's sake. What are you guys, like 12 over there or something?
Well, son,
you got a guy on the phone who can tell you everything you ever wanted to know about anything, and you want to know about deodorant. GWAR doesn't use deodorant, all right?
All right. Another DJ wants to know how long the Cuttlefish of Cthulhu is.
Well, you can measure it by your mouth going on it. And how you can fit it in your body, I would have to drill my own hole. It's anywhere. I mean, it gets bigger depending how excited I am.
And how would you compare Bloody Pit of Horror to the Scumdogs of the Universe album?
Well, they have different titles. I know that's for sure. There are different songs on them. They are by the same band, though, GWAR. I've heard of this band before.
Yeah.
What else? They're loud, obnoxious metal music by the world's greatest band, GWAR. But, it's like, it does really have a lot of differences. The band's come a long way. Bloody Pit of Horror, we wanted to make that as dark and murky and horrible and sick as possible. And so we tuned it down and just I think it's got the grossest, grungiest sound we ever had. You know, Scumdust was our second album. We were still learning how to twiddle all those knobs. We got pretty damn good at it. I have to say our albums sound a lot better than they used to. You know, a lot of people, though, those original GWAR songs, our first battle anthems, are just classic hits. Of course, people want to hear them, and we play them live. But I just think the band has just gone a long way in the studio. I mean, it's an advantage being immortal. You can fuck up over and over again, but always learn from your mistakes, and you don't get old and fat and die like humans do.
Yeah. What type of women do you find yourself attracted to?
Oh, slutty bitches with fur and no arms or legs, dead, reeking of caviar.
Oh, got to be caviar. Which one? What, Russian?
It doesn't really have to be. I just like to shove it up the vagina and just use it as lube. It's not really something I eat. That stuff is disgusting. Hey, Shags, what's wrong with you people?
What are your touring plans? Any festivals coming up this year?
Oh, hell yeah. We got a lot of stuff going on. You know, we actually thought maybe this would be a slight year off, but no rest for the wicked, no rest for GWAR. We're heading over to Europe in June, playing Download and a couple other really big, awesome, cool festivals. We're actually hooking up with Clutch to play a bunch of club shows over there. And then, I don't know what the hell we're doing after that. I think we're going back to Antarctica to enjoy the Antarctic summer, and then back to Europe for another tour, and then finally back to the United States in the fall. We'll be supporting Bloody Pit of Horror all the way till the end of the year. And at some point, our big 25th anniversary celebration comes to a close, and there'll be much rejoicing. And so no new plans for an album or anything. Probably nothing until next year.
Okay. I know there are some people that are wondering who's next on the GWAR's hit list to kill during a show.
Well, everyone wants to see Justin Bieber die, and I'm telling you, so many people want to see him die so bad that I think it will actually cause the human race more pain if I don't kill him.
Yeah, I would enjoy it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Every time you have to see him, you go, oh no, it's that Justin Bieber fuck again. Everyone's like, that's horrible. And I enjoy that when you guys are uncomfortable. So,
yeah.
You know, the more people that ask me to kill Bieber, the more I start to like the little brat. But yes, he'll have to die. I don't know. It's kind of whoever is cool that week. You know, a lot of people were upset when we killed Sarah Palin. I'm just like, she's not even president. You know, we've been killing presidents since Reagan. We even brought a few back from the dead just to kill them again. You know, that's our right as artists.
Yeah.
To rape and defile as we see fit.
Exactly. Is the band planning to do any more videos like Phallus and Wonderland?
You know, we'd love to do that, but quite frankly, we just don't have the money. We spent so much cash on that and spent years working on it, and it's a dubious comfort when, you know, it still hasn't paid for itself. But they are classic cinematic experiences. It's not really that so much as that we just think it's high time some producer or some movie company somewhere finally had the fucking balls to get in touch with us and make a real GWAR movie. You'd think with all the, you know, Trey Parkers and fucking Rob Zombies out there, someone would fucking step up to the back and fucking let GWAR take a swipe. We'd make the sickest movie ever. But, you know, the human race just isn't ready for it yet.
Yeah. And how has it been working with Sleazy P Martini all these years?
Well, you don't see much of him. You know, he just comes out every now and then to make sure the porno industry is still functioning properly. He spends most of his time in Manhattan in his solid diamond skyscraper, which is actually covered in bricks, so people don't really notice it. But, yeah, I mean, he counts a lot of money. What can I say? It's a big job. When you have to count all the money in the world like twice a day, that pretty much takes him all the time. But he loves it. He loves his work. Okay,
one of our listeners wants to know, how do you come up with naming your songs like the name Tick Tits?
Well, that was about a girlfriend who had so many ticks on her that they all bugged out. You know, when ticks suck blood, they get all puffy and gross. And I got to the point where you didn't even really see her body anymore. It was just big tick things, you know, disgusting. Anyway, so yeah, that was just basically like most of our songs, really all of our songs, they're based on things that happened in real life.
Okay. Are there any rituals that you perform before going on stage to slay the human audiences?
Oh, yes, the drinking ritual, the slamming several shots. I believe I drink the same kind of blood, tiger blood, that Charlie Sheen has been drinking lately. The same thing is, humans aren't supposed to drink tiger blood. It makes them go crazy.
All right, and I've heard GWAR stands for God, What an Awful Racket. Is that the true meaning, or is there another one?
No, there's not any true meaning, and that's pretty much true about everything. But no, GWAR doesn't stand for anything. It's its own word. It used to be GWAR, so we had to shorten it, and it didn't have any meaning when it was GWAR, and it doesn't have any meaning now that it's just GWAR. It's just like kind of a power. It's like literary. It's like literary laxative. You know, it's like a shit word. It's like when you can't take a dump, scream GWAR. It'll help you.
And finally, how many virgin babies does Beefcake eat before each show?
A countless number. I mean, really, he's the only thing stopping the human race from being, hopelessly overpopulated on this world. I've seen him cram as many as 30 babies into his mouth at once, and that's, I'm talking about fat babies.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that
Yeah,
because
I think he has like the ability to unhinge the corner of his mouth. Kind of like a snake, and just it's horrible.
Oh.
Hilarious, but horrible.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank you for your time. I don't know how much time you've got down in Antarctica. I know I've been taking up pretty much a bit of it.
Well, time is meaningless when you're immortal. You can pretty much dilly-dally all day, and then being, precognizant of everything, I realize that time goes all directions at once, and every single permutation in reality is just waiting around the corner or perhaps occurred already. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, hey, thanks.
Yeah, well, thank you for doing this interview.
Thank you, human scum. I am Odorous of GWAR, master of Earth, and incredibly deluded person. Hail metal, hail GWAR.
All right, thanks a lot.